Hey everybody, I'm actually live now, and just wanted to go live a little bit earlier. I haven't been live in a while. I was actually traveling and doing some things, business, but I'm here. So if you have any questions or anything, I have a big announcement coming up soon. Um, and hopefully all my fans and friends that are on Instagram and YouTube and everything will be part of this new thing that I'm actually doing. Let me raise this up a little bit so I can see so I don't look like I'm getting my head cut off. So I'll start playing a song for you guys. And if you have any questions, send them my way. Um, so I'm looking right now and to see who's watching. Hey, James, much respect, my boss. Oh yeah, thank you, Victor James. Actually I'm on live right now on Instagram. No, sorry, on YouTube and actually Facebook, in my behind the scenes group and Ron Jackson Music. So let me play you something right now. And so, I'll get bored here. Watch this. All right. Well, how's everybody doing? Hey, so there's some questions here. I see some questions from everybody. You know, I haven't been on here for a while, and I'd like to say to my friends, Luca, all the way from Italy, and my great student, Mr. Yumia Bela. He called me, there'll never be another you, Ron. Thank you, guys. So a lot of you guys can see me pretty good because my camera's kind of pointed weird right now, but I'm gonna move back a little bit. And let me see, there's another guy. How long do you play guitar? How long do you play guitar every day? How many hours you would say? So Alonzo, just so you know, Alonzo's asking me on this on YouTube. I was actually away for a few days without my guitar. So I haven't been playing the guitar in about 5 days. So I didn't forget. My hand's kind of a little choppy right now, you know, like a little stiff, but this is a 7-string guitar. This is a hard guitar to play. I have 14s on this guitar right now. The strings are 14s, so it's pretty heavy, these strings. So right now, I haven't been playing much, but I'm moving the camera a little bit back so you can see me a little bit better. And so I'm just getting warmed up again, everybody. I actually have a gig tonight, and it's going to be a real fun gig with this vocalist I know named Dana Reedy. I'm going to have a big announcement coming soon, so if all my fans can be part of my new campaign that's coming up, all 120,000 of you on all my social media platforms, I'll be able to have a successful announcement when it comes up, starting on Sunday. So I'll let you guys know about that. So be on the lookout and watch. So yeah, right now, Alonzo, if I practice, it's going to be just like maybe like an hour or two a day, you know, because most of the time I don't have time to practice. I'm so busy with my social media and gigs and everything else, you know. So let me answer this other question. Shane, great to see your hard work and talent in action. Pleasure to listen to. Thank you. Tips on soloing on around midnight. Oh, that's a great question. Drummer boy, drummer voice. Okay, so tips on soloing around midnight. Well, you know, if you're playing around midnight, there's a lot of chords there. So you're in E flat minor. So every chord you need to play a scale. So this is like a Dorian scale. Now you can use half diminished scale here or low. So it's E flat minor, Dorian. So you can do a bunch of different scales on this. I use basically the same scale Dorian. You can use altered here on the B flat dominant scale, which is actually a B melodic minor. Be able to play that everywhere up here. Okay, so that song has a lot of chords, and when you get to this part, those are two fives, I will call them. So Dorian, Mixolydian, Dorian, Mixolydian. So B minor, E7, B flat minor, E flat 7, Dorian. Most of the minors I do Dorian. So that's a great question about around midnight. Let me answer some questions here on YouTube. Most of the questions are actually from YouTube. So let me see. Thank you, everybody, for answering me these questions. Much respect, someone said to me. So, so that's a little bit about how to solo on actually on around midnight. So Brooklyn in the house. What's up, boss? Hey, Brooklyn. I used to live in Brooklyn for years. Creative break. Whole tone all day like Monk. Any great exercise for connecting all the diatonic scales? So, you know, one of the exercises I like to use, everybody, just so you know, who's ever watching. Remember, if you're watching, please follow me. And please, actually, you know, if you know, there's a super chat here on YouTube. If you want to donate and you enjoy my content, you can. Or you can just go to my PayPal at Ron Jackson Music. And PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App at Ron Jackson Music. And then you can actually donate to there. So look at this. So if you're connecting scales, I like to do the thing called the continuous scale exercise. So let's say you're playing through a song. Let me put up like let me put up a little play along and see if you guys can actually hear this. I'm gonna play like a little play along. I'm gonna put my music stand a little closer. Let me put a song on like the song "There Will Never Be Another You." Okay, and what will happen is when I play this song, "There Will Never Be Another You." Oh, so let me do something here. So let me turn my my mic off on this one. So I'm going to mute this. I'm going to actually play a song for you, and I'm going to play this thing called the continuous scale exercise. So basically, you're going to play a scale all the way through the song. So what's happening is if I'm playing "There Will Never Be Another You," this is E flat major scale. Then I'm going to go to a D locrian, do an altered scale, altered scale on the G7 chord, it's C minor. I'm going to do like a Dorian scale. But what's going to happen is whenever I'm going to play up the line of the scale, what happens is when I get to the next chord, I'm going to actually change my scale to the next chord. So let me do this. I'm going to do this not too fast. It's at 150. Listen to this. Hold on. I'm going to turn the volume up now. Check this out. Here we go. Watch. So what I did was I basically was playing the scales through the chord progression without stopping. Okay, and you should be able to adjust your scales to go to the chords. And when you get to the next chord, G. Whatever note you land on, you're on the next chord, and you're on the next chord tone on the next scale. So I call that the continuous scale exercise. It's a really great exercise for you to be able to know your chord scales and be able to adjust them to the chord progression. So of course, this chord progression is much more complicated, like giant steps and all that other stuff. So so that's one great exercise. So let me go back to my looking here. Getting into a lot more jazz rhythm guitar. Any good standards to start for someone who's an intermediate? Oh man, there's so many great jazz standards, Alex. So yeah, Alex has great exercise. Yes, thank you. So if I'm playing, you know, a lot of jazz standards, I like to use this jazz comping called Freddie Green comping. So I like to go. So I like to use this. It's just basically just a third and seventh. So I'm using There Will Never Be Another You as an example today. You notice I'm playing mostly acoustic guitar with no amp right now. Okay, so there's a lot of great songs like that. A lot of medium swing songs like There Will Never Be Another You, Take the A Train, all kinds of stuff. So, hey, my friend Albert's up here. What about the right hand? So depending if you're right-handed or left-handed, you talk about the picking hand. So the picking hand round, baby. That's who's making a comment right now. So let me get some water here because I'm getting thirsty. What's happening is when you're picking, I like to use the George Benson picking technique. So look at my fingering. Look at my pick. So watch this. So I like to pick my strings at an angle. So look at my pick like this. I use a teardrop size pick like this. Sorry, the camera's over here on my phone. Okay, and I like to hit my string at an angle like this. Let me see if it's kind of hard to show you on the camera here. So I'm not hitting this pick straight. I'm hitting it sideways like this, like George Benson. So it looks like this. See, it's kind of hard to see maybe. So I'm holding it like that. So when I'm hitting the string, I'm not hitting it straight, but I'm also using round wound strings. And round wound strings, make no noise. So only string that's wound on my 7-string guitar is this one. So if I hit the pick sideways, you hear the crack, you hear the scratching sound. So on my other strings, they're round wound or they're flat, they're just steel, straight steel. So you can pick sideways. So what I do is I usually pick like that to get for a lot more speed. See, I can do these exercises like this. Well, I'm hitting the open string like this, like tremolos. See that little tremolo I'm doing? That's one of my exercises that I have that I use on my Patreon and all the other stuff. Okay. So I like to use that exercise a lot when I'm playing. Just as a warm-up. It's a fast tremolo, and you use dynamics, which means loud and soft. So I'll play soft, I'll play louder. So you have control. And that's a really good exercise because for your right hand picking hand, you can get a lot of speed with this exercise. Of course, there's sweeping exercises and economy picking exercises. I do a lot of economy picking where I do a combination of sweeping, which is hitting two or more adjacent strings in the same direction. This way. And also I use hybrid picking and also legato, which is hammer-ons and pull-offs. So that when I'm playing fast, I tend to use that kind of stuff to be able to get speed. So I'm using a combination of sweeping, alternate picking, and legato when I'm doing that. See, I'm mixing everything up right now. See that? Okay. So I'm actually using all the economy picking things, sweeping. Sometimes so my left hand just doing that. Now I'll put the picking in. So I'll take my left hand out. It's really hard to do this on a guitar with 14s on, but I'm actually using. So I'm using hammer-on and pull-off and also picking, but not picking too hard, so I can just get those notes clean. Take my hand out. You see what I'm doing? So those are great picking technique exercises. You didn't know if you did any hybrid picking. Oh yeah, of course. You know what's funny? Round baby, I do a little bit of all kinds of picking. So I use hybrid picking, you know. So you know what? Something like a bossa nova rhythm like that, I can actually use my pick, all my pick. Watch. I can use hybrid. I can use my fingers. So I mean, I know how to use all those. I mean, the best technique I use is actually just picking. You know, using a pick and maybe hybrid picking mixed in with that. So I actually do all that kind of stuff. So if I'm copying, I might use hybrid picking and throw it in there. Or sometimes if it's all let's say I could do a walking bass line, I could use all fingers. So I'm using my fingers, but I could do that with hybrid picking too. So sometimes with the hybrid picking, you actually get more articulation sometimes. In my case, because I don't use nails when I do finger picking or finger style. Okay. So I can do it with my fingers only if I want. Sorry. Okay, use all picking. Watch. See, it's hard with a pick because you got to do everything. You got to do the comping and the walking bass line. So yeah, I like to use these different types of techniques, everybody. So everybody, I wanted to go live a little bit today. I'm going to be making a big announcement soon. If you enjoyed this, you know, please share my page with all your friends and fans as well. You know, I give lessons. If you like this, what I did today, you can also donate to my channel now, monetizing here. So you could actually hit the dollar sign on the right hand side of the chat box, and you could donate something if you like, if you enjoyed this. And if there's any questions, please let me know. Just send everything. Hey, Dario's back. Dario, my friend, all the way from Texas, I think. So so right now I haven't practiced guitar much. I was traveling, but I'm back. I actually have a gig tonight, and I have to get going to get ready for the gig and eat lunch and all this stuff. But thank you everybody for watching, and I'll be actually going going live again. I go live at least once a week, and I'll take questions. I'll try to answer the questions best I can. Thank you everybody. Someone said, "Hey, you're a great player, my friend." Thank you, Round Baby. Do your hands ever hurt or get stiff after long hours of practicing, Anthony? Of course. My hands are actually stiff right now because you know why? Anthony Russell, I haven't been playing the guitar. I've been out of town. I didn't bring my guitar, so now actually this is the first time I really played was actually today since Saturday. So just so you know, I still can play. I didn't forget, except I'm just not warmed up. So I like to warm up, and I got to ease back into it. Plus, I use 14s on my guitar strings, so that's not easy. So, I call them the man string. These are big strings here, guys. 14 to 79. So, anyway, thanks for listening. You can watch the replay about some of my techniques here. Please share my channels to all your friends. All my channels are Ron Jackson Music everywhere, okay? Ron Jackson Music, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch if you're watching all that, everywhere. Okay, Twitter. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Okay, have a great day, and I'll be coming live soon again. Okay, and watch out for my announcement. I'm doing a countdown starting on Sunday, so be on the lookout here on YouTube, everywhere else. Okay, have a great day. Bye bye.